When I started skating, I saw skateboarding as a way to express myself, and it was all about me on a skateboard. Whereas now, I found that it can be used like a tool to create a change in the community and create a change in the people close to you. So now it's not really about me, it's about the people that I work with. My name is Denia. I work for Free Movement, where I teach skateboarding in Athens, Greece. When Free Movement started in 2017 by Will and Ruby, they had the idea of a mobile skate park. So they had the van and they were going to refugee camps. And due to some laws that changed, we don't have access to those camps anymore as a small organization. So we decided that we're going to be doing this project in neighborhoods that they might be more neglected, or the people there might be more from disadvantaged backgrounds. So we don't have a specific space where we do our lessons, and inside the van we have the skate ramps, the skateboards and all the protective equipment, and we'll go to various neighborhoods of Athens and create the space there.
When you operate in the way that FMS operates, without the hierarchy and this traditional sense of having someone that has the project and telling the other people what to do, and it being their vision and it being our vision instead, you need to be complementary. You need to have a good team dynamic, and you need to have skills that encompass everything that you're trying to do. And I think that with like me and Denia or Will, Yannis and stuff, we all bring something else to the team. And we all have different skills that help with the team. And we all have different stuff that we focus on and that we feel is the most important. So like if you take Denia, she works a lot for the girls in the skate community and gender equality generally, and inspiring girls and girl skateboarding, which is good because she's able to concentrate that, and I'm able to concentrate more on the community building and understanding the issues that we have and creating more accessibility. Yannis is able to focus on the curriculum and the way that we teach skateboarding and how we can improve the way that we guide people through skateboarding, coming up with new creative ideas of what we can do on the session. So we all have something different that we focus on, and that complements us in the end. And we're all there kind of for the same reasons in the end, because we believe in this project and it kind of unites us.
And I would say mine and Sonia's role in the sessions is more of the kind of safeguarding, make sure it's accessible. We're always looking out for kind of risks in the areas that we're working, because we do work in like very flexible ad hoc conditions. We're looking for kids that might be showing an interest but might be too shy to come. We're looking for ways to make the session more accessible to people, because that's all part of the social cohesion part that we do and the community building. Speaking to the parents and the families is also really important. Making sure that we can have a side activity for younger siblings that can't skateboard, because a lot of the kids that we work with will come along with younger siblings that they need to take care of because their parents aren't there to take care of them.
The way it started was that I was in Palestine with CHPO. I saw how it worked there. These skate parks were creating these community hubs, and what that was doing for these young people that are in a pretty difficult situation. Sort of personal growth the kids were going through because of that. And then like being in Athens and kind of seeing the context here and like applying the ideas of skatepal that I liked the most with the Athenian context. And the key thing to change for me was that it needed to be mobile, needed the van, so we could get to like refugee camps and like different spots around the city. The like neighborhood kids that just wouldn't meet otherwise, and like wild mix of languages in a session like that, that really made something to me. to see it. But also, honestly, like I've kind of now had that feeling for a really long time, and that's really special, and I still value it. But the thing that really like motivates me these days and gets me really excited about it is seeing like growth in the team members as well. Like seeing Denia and Yanis like grow into the role and like develop and like have their own ideas and push their own ideas forward. So yeah, if someone wanted to like start their own social skateboarding project, they wanted to make a difference, I'd say, you know, starting small, starting locally, really simple thing of just like getting equipment off like, you know, old boards and stuff off local people and just like trying to get them into the hands of local kids that need it is an amazing start, and like we do a lot for those young people.
Oh, there! Oh, teraz mais gołąb na 50. Dres!
When I started skating as a girl, sometimes I would feel quite weird being in a skate park full of men, especially as a beginner. I was very self-aware, maybe trying to go during the hours that people wouldn't be at the skate park. And what I want skateboarding to give kids is that they're comfortable in their own skin. They don't care about what others might say. They can just exist in a space where other skaters are without overthinking and overanalyzing like I used to do. There's always going to be those close-minded people that they think skateboarding is only for punks and like boys, which is not a thing. On Fridays, we have our sessions at a little park, which is part of a much bigger park. We've been going there for about 2 years now. It has some cement ramps, so it's supposedly a skate park, a really bad one. The last year or so, we've had some issues with the municipality because they've given this space to a private company for them to build some offices for the new metro line. Before we were getting permit to do skateboarding lessons there, and now they can't renew our permit by saying that they don't know that place anymore, that company owns it. And we have a lot of kids going there and we don't want to let them down. We are still going, however we don't bring our ramps out because supposedly we're just a bunch of friends do skateboarding sessions there. The local community of not just skaters but just people who go there to take their dogs out or play cricket and volleyball, they're protesting in order for them to build those offices somewhere else and not in that place. Athens doesn't have a lot of green spaces. This is one of them. It's not a matter of funds or a matter of whether we have the capacity to have our own skate park or our own space. It's sad because it's all about a little signature that someone has to put on a little piece of paper that will allow us to have a space. So it's all about the fact that the local government is not giving us a space to do our work. We have a lot of contacts, we know all about fundraising, so I think finding the money to build a park for our kids to participate in and also for the local skate community to skate is the easiest thing to do. But it's all about the fact that we are not getting the opportunity to do this. I love skateboarding because it makes me feel good when I'm skating. It makes me feel free, and just the feeling of rolling down the street wherever you are, whether you're in Athens or in London or in Copenhagen, it's just really nice. But I also like what skateboarding gives you in terms of people that you meet, places that you see, and all the opportunities you get through skateboarding.
She's needed to speak to the girls to inspire them, to show the boys that girls skate just as good. And I love the energy she brings to the team in that way. I understand there are some negative aspects of skateboarding, that there's a lot of people working to solve them. But I think how it can be used as a tool is really impressive. How they see the city is really impressive. How it can help your mental health and how it's helped so many people is impressive. How it can give you an alternative identity or a community, I love. It's really nice. And I think it's what makes these kind of projects unique, that you can take something like that and have something very positive. It's also helping the youth that work on the team. Youth are so unsupported in this city. We have people on our team that are 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20, 22, people that haven't had a chance to travel to other countries, people that are struggling to understand what they want to do in this city or how to stay in this city, people that are considering to leave Greece because they feel like they don't have a future here. And we're giving them a chance to use something they love, like skateboarding, and actually have some money from it, which is something that is quite rare. And I think this is quite interesting if you speak to Valentina tomorrow, because she's one of the instructors that came to this organization and really realized that she wants to work with kids.
My name is Valentina. I'm really proud to be a part of Free Movement. It gives me a lot of confidence because I work with a beautiful crew. I like how the kids see the skate, see us actually. They really like to skate with us. They look up to us. It's really cool. To see a little kid, it's like, oh, Valentina skate. Oh, she's really good. It's really nice, yeah. We have a lot of girls in the past few years. It's really cool to see girls skate. We want to help the young children who had difficult times in the past or now, because we work with really small children. We want to give them an opportunity to do what they like.
Γιατί σου αρέσει να κάνεις skate?
Γιατί από μικρή έμαθα.
Ναι, από πόσο μικρή κάνεις skate?
Από 4 χρονών.
Και τώρα πόσο χρονών είσαι?
7,5 χρονών. Μ' αρέσει να μάθω και να κάνω, γι' αυτό είμαι χαρούμενη.
Before the skate, I wasn't doing anything. But now with the skate, I think I have more friends. I have a passion I love.
We talk a lot about respecting one another and empowering one another, supporting one another. So these ideas of solidarity get ingrained to them, and they understand it through skateboarding, all of this. But skateboarding is the reason we come together and we're able to have this impact. So yeah, it is our tool. There's some kids that come and they're more interested in the conversation they're going to have with me. There's a lot of times that kids sitting on the side with me and Yannis is coming up to them saying, aren't you going to skate today? And then we'll debrief at the end of the session. It's like this, he's just not interested in it. I was like, yeah, but that's not the point for him. He's coming for the socialness of things, but also knowing that he could, he's a skater, even if he's coming for the socialness of it. So everyone gets something different from the sessions. Some of them are really, really good skaters and they can get somewhere with skateboarding, but others are that's not the point of it. That's why it's our tool. If we were trying to create athletes, I think we'd be doing a very bad job. Even though we have instructors that are really good at skateboarding.
Έγινα μονόκερος στην
I do think that we're doing the country of Greece a favor because all that energy that they have, it's being channeled through skateboarding, and if it wasn't for us and doing these things with skateboarding, they would have to put that energy into something else, and maybe that wouldn't be good for the rest of the community. So we're giving them a way to release that energy into this thing here. I think if it comes down to one thing, what motivates me to do the work that we do with the kids is the big smile in their faces that we see after they learn a new trick, or how excited they seem when they see us. It all comes down to that.
Γιατί θέλεις να έρθεις στο free movement και να κάνεις skate?
Μ' αρέσει. Μ' αρέσει πάρα πολύ.
Και τι σου δίνει αυτό?
Αυτό μου δίνει μέσα μου χαρά, επειδή το skateboard ήθελα να κάνω εδώ και χρόνια και μ' αρέσει πάρα πολύ.
There are kids that they're refugees because of the wars that are happening in their countries. So they come to Greece and other countries in order to create a better life. So even though the very idea of the existence of free movement is quite a dark one, free movement gives you hope, and it's quite like a very happy thing. You see all the happy faces that kids have when they're landing a trick. But I guess skateboarding has helped so many people because it just gives you a reason to be.